spoiler alert, I am going to lose some friends on this trip. But yeah, let's get into it a little later. We're at a Taste of Soul. They operate out of a commercial kitchen. I'm super excited. You go over here to order your stuff. And over there, they have a 98 rating. I got their mac and cheese and black eyed peas because really that menu was not eaten. It wasn't eaten. Online, it looked a little bit better. I'm hoping that the vegan mac is good though. They have like a soul bowl, house-made burger, barbecue ribs, mushroom gravy, grilled chicken, which no thank you. The smash burger, alright. Pretty some basic average sides, green beans, black eyed peas, mac and cheese, grilled veggies, baked beans, and sweet potato cornbread. Some basic spring water and LaCroix. Peach cobbler that really just looks like canned peaches and some cake mix baked on top. And then their merch, so no thank you. Yes. But yeah, so I got the vegan mac, I got the black eyed peas. There are some other places that operate out of this commercial kitchen as well. Don't really know them, but I like the little setup. It's very unique. Okay, so I just got my food out. Let's get it, let's get it. Alright, we have obtained the goodies. This is the mac. It kind of actually smells like Daya vegan cheese, which is like, let's give it a taste. It's actually good. Perfectly seasoned. This is definitely given. Let me stop eating this so we can try the beans, the peas. So hot. Now I don't feel like I'm gonna like these, but you know, never know. So hot and not that good. Now if I got two vegan macs, I probably would have been all over it, but yeah, this is not hidden. The black eyed peas, no man. On this mac, ooh. Taste of soul, vegan mac for the motherfucking win. If you're watching this, you probably already know that I'm in Greenville. This light is like very orange. Like I'm giving like anxiety from inside out because I'm literally looking like I'm entirely orange. I'm settling in to my hotel room, throwing my things around as you know you should do it anytime you come into a hotel. That's just what's tea. But I decided to get a street view. I actually remember, I think that bridge I used to walk over to get to this location that has like vegan donuts, which actually are kind of trash, so we won't even talk about who they are. Got my bed. Let's see how these pillows are feeling. Oh, very thin, very, very thin. One thing about a hotel, they are definitely gonna give you a thin pillow, and it may be because they don't want people. Oh, okay, the lighting is a little different. They probably do it because they don't want people stealing the pillows, but it's like, give me something comfortable. It's kind of similar to how, and I don't know, like the tissue. Okay, this is 2-ply, but you know how some places will give you 1-ply tissue because they know that people will probably steal it. So it's like, we might as well just get the cheapest of the cheap. But my battery's dying, so I need to go ahead and charge this before it dies. Hi. All right, so I gotta go. Bye. My camera was just dying, so I had to switch to my iPhone. We're about to go back into the bathroom again because the lighting is much better in here. Like, what's going on in up there? About to change the channel. One thing I don't understand, they always have like the streaming thing where you can click on YouTube or like Amazon Prime Video or whatever the heck. But it's like, I'm not logging into my thing. Like, I just wouldn't even trust that. So we're about to watch something because I'm a little bored. Waiting on my friends, so I'm gonna be going out a little bit later. So I was about to like say something, but I'm watching this commercial. What the heck is this? What's the difference? Am I losing my mind? Because it looks exactly the same. What the heck? I don't know if this is like some, I do see a notice change here, but it actually looks like this photo was just like edited. It looks like it was blurred under his eyes. Okay, she definitely had a lot of wrinkles. It looks like they maybe aged her a little bit. She looks like she had a little plastic surgery, no lie. I don't know if that's like real, but anyway, I'm just chilling in my hotel room. Have me a few little snacks. These Ruffles, I actually found these, a couple days ago, and I was really excited because if you're vegan, you know that a lot of chips, especially like this, have dairy in them. For some reason, hot and flavored chips love to have dairy. but these don't. Excitingly, it's backwards, so you can't read it, but it doesn't say contains milk. I also have this vegan cupcake. I ripped off the thing, but they're just desserts brand. And my Mountain Valley water. I have one other one in the fridge just to kind of get a little cool. I prefer my water room temperature, but the water itself was sitting in the trunk of my sister's car because we went on our little trip to Charlotte earlier.
The next day.
All right, so I just got up not too long ago. It has been a mess, y'all. It's been a mess. So first of all, let's look at the little view. Still kind of like annoying because I booked a street view and it's like, this is definitely a parking lot view. I don't see no dang street, but okay, whatever. We're gonna just let it be what it is. I was supposed to go out last night with some friends. After I went with my sister to Charlotte, it just kind of went very, very south. People not responding, people saying their phones died, all kind of like crap. Once I kind of had a feeling that the people weren't really doing what they said they were gonna do, it was time to go to sleep. One thing about me, around 10 o'clock, that's kind of like my checkout time. So if I'm already out and it's 10 o'clock, I can kind of, you know, push through and be part of the nightlife. But if I'm in the house, that's where I'm gonna be, okay? About to do my little skincare, go out for a smoothie at one of my favorite places in Greenville. So let's go. All right, so I finally made it to the Southern Press Juicery. I'm super excited for my smoothie. I'll show it to you guys in a second, but yeah. We finally obtained the ABJ smoothie. We love it, we're winning, we're winning.
A few moments later.
All right, so I actually kind of take it back. The smoothie is a little mid. I don't remember it tasting like this, but you know, we'll live. I don't know if it's because I'm so used to the smoothies that I make now, which are obviously better than these, but I guess it was just like the nostalgia aspect. Like whenever you have Capri Sun or like Gushers, like now as an adult, it's like, this just does not taste the same. I don't know if they changed the recipe. I don't know if it's just that my taste buds have grown and now like I don't like the stuff that I used to like, but I know it is about to rain soon, so I'm probably gonna head back to the hotel. I'm hanging out with a friend around 2. We're gonna catch up, get something to eat, and then yeah, I don't know what the rest of my day is gonna be like, but I'll let you know. All right, so I have veered off the normal path that I was just on. I'm starting to get a little sweaty, so I really need to get back. But it is so nice over here. This is called the Healing Garden. Super tranquil. The plants and things are very much dead. And this is definitely giving swamp. But okay. Maybe we can put some fish in, I don't know, maybe. But like I said, I think it's really time for me to head back to the hotel. I know I said that already, but you know, I get like distracted by the nice little thingies. Applebee's. This menu kind of looks different or like new. Like, been here in a while, though. Yeah, because their menu, like, yeah, this is definitely new. Like, I thought I decided on what. Oh, and this lady had the worst attitude, y'all. When we walked in, it was very much so like, "Girl, why are y'all here? Just y'all two?" I'm like, Okay, y'all. Yes, we got this strawberry, something colada smoothie, fruit smoothie. When it came, obviously I had to ask if it had dairy because, girl, it looked a little milky. We're not 100% sure. And the lady had such an attitude. Not our server, right? The one that's right here. You can see her right there, in the pink. Yeah, just giving very much. Why are you asking? Like, yes, it probably does. And what you gonna do about it? I know what you're gonna do about it, but they checked. Thankfully, my is it called a waitress? I don't know if there's like a new term and we can't call them waitresses anymore because that's like canceled and you'll get in trouble. But back in the day, used to say the help. And like, child, you got somebody to help today? It's like, no, I'm like your nanny. I'm your personal assistant. That has very racial undertones. And hold on. Not Tammy giving all this attitude. Hold on. And there's a big chunk of ice right there. You would think that you again, it's still good, but don't act like you the queen of all damn bartending. You think like as a bartender you'll have the best of the best blender. Okay, there we got their new waffle fries, this, and the vegan Impossible burger. Ask for extra pickles, but girl, it's given very much baby size pickles, but all right. I love their fries because they're like seasoned with garlic powder, black pepper, and salt. And most places don't do that. You got the burger.
Applebee's fries always give.
Alright, so that was kind of a win, almost.
It was,
the food was
but
good.
The fries was really good. I wish I had more.
I wish they were a little hotter. Like
mine was warm.
Mine were like warm, but like when they come out like hot, they're like even better. So you'll see this lady. Y'all probably can't see her in her car. We sitting down, and mind you, I'm like door patrol because like I have the front row seat, so I'm like I'm knowing all of what's going on. I'm knowing who's going in and out of the bathroom, and so first it was like somebody in there and a worker was trying to get in there. She couldn't get in there, so then she just walked away. Because again, the issue of having one stall, girl, like why are we doing one stall? We need multiple. Like I just don't even understand as a restaurant. Like I've been into McDonald's bathrooms where there are multiple
literally.
Like, girl, this is McDonald's. The worker, when she tried to open the door, she kind of got annoyed. She's like, and like threw her hands, and then she went to swipe her key card, whatever, on the system. So that's how I knew she was a worker. And she finally got in, and she was in there for a really long time. And Miss Thing over there was trying to get in multiple times, like pushing the door. She sit back down. She get back up. Literally a couple seconds later, it's like, girl, did you see anybody walk out? Like, why are you so pressed to go into the bathroom and nobody has come out yet? So she get back up, and then no. She get back up, and then still no. So finally, she gets in because the worker comes out, and I see her just, you know, walk on in. And the black girl, this woman at the bar. In my mind, I was doing the logistics. I was like, the girl hasn't walked out yet. And then I looked at her seat because I knew where she was sitting. I was like, she's not over there. But then I saw the girl open the door. So I was like, oh, so she must have gone somewhere. Like, I must have just not seen it. But I was like, where else would she have gone? Because her seat is right there. But whatever. Open the door.
Literally, and then the girl,
right, and I just didn't want to look because it was like, oh my gosh, like then the girl who just opened the door is feeling uncomfortable, is gonna see that I'm laughing at the fact that this whole message just happened. It's just like way too much. But she was like, oh my gosh. And then she's like laughing and telling her friends. She was like, yeah, she got up, she was on the seat, like shaking her, but she's like, oh no. Or whatever. Like, but why are you reenacting?
In that situation where it's just a one bathroom, lock the door.
Right. And that's the thing too, like I was saying in there, like you saw that you weren't able to get into the bathroom 3 times when you tried to open the door. Nothing dawned on you, oh, I'm rushing to the bathroom. Maybe she had to pee so bad because she went up so many times. So maybe I'll give her that. But it's still like, girl, you don't think to just do a quick little notch? Like, somebody's going to open the door.
2-3 seconds.
Right. And it's like, it's a single stall, so nobody's going to knock. They just going to try to push to see if it's open. Like,
the next day.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I'm looking a little crazy because obviously I'm still in bed. Let me turn this TV down a little bit. Really need to tell this story about these 2 people that I was supposed to be hanging out with when I got here. So this entire trip was, one, for me to get my hair cut because all the barbers in the DC area that I've gone to so far have screwed me up terribly. And also a friend who lives here that we used to all work together. And I'm gonna finish this story later when I'm not looking a mess, but yeah, this is so crazy. But this is like the last full day that I'm here. I think it's, sometimes I use my nose to tap on my watch because I don't have any free hands. It is Sunday, so yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. I don't even know why I needed to look at my watch for that because I knew what day it was. But after we went to Applebee's, I wanted to go to Walmart to grab some waters because I needed some more waters for my hotel room. And also these cookies that I get at Walmart, they're like the lemon. It's kind of like the Girl Scout kind, but it's the Walmart brand. They taste so much better than the Girl Scout. I got some Girl Scouts this season. They were not good. I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, like I want to try Girl Scout cookies because when you're younger, your parents may get a box or 2 and it's like sharing between everybody. But I'm grown now, so like this is my box. And I can get how many flavors I want to get. But every single one of them went in the trash. Like, and it just wasn't given. It wasn't. So I went to Walmart, got the lemon cookies. Child, that whole container just about gone. I just got it yesterday. They are so good. Like, I don't even know. And they're vegan. We love to see it. Go to the back. And in New York, there's like, well, at least at this particular museum that I went to, the MoMA, they have these toilets where it's like from ceiling to floor. So, you know, here, child. You can see they
Right,
up to they they kneecaps, girl.
really,
Like,
right.
dang. They were ceiling to floor, and so in New York, like even side to side, like you were basically in your own little pod. But you know, because they have this whole thing about transgenders in bathrooms, whatever. But I don't really care. Like if a trans person, I'm using the bathroom, I'm getting out. Like I'm not really paying attention. But if you know Walmart, you know that the back bathrooms are the cleanest ones, like far in the back where the electronic section is, and then the very front is where the nasty is, because that's where everybody goes. Of course, I make a beeline to the back. I'm looking at the signs or whatever. I'm like, okay, here's the men's, and then I walk in. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this bathroom is like completely revamped, and they have revamped them. So I don't know what is going on. I think Walmart's also trying to get them on game, because you know they had that new weird like self checkout where it's like 20 self checkout lines now. And it's like, why do y'all want us to do your job? Like, and that's why I don't partake in this thievery, but I understand why people do, because it's like, girl, y'all making me do all the damn work. I need to get paid.
Where
like,
y'all getting paid?
Right. These get paid to check out, so why am I not giving? I should be getting a discount. I'm looking, and the bathrooms are completely revamped, so they're not as dingy as they used to. They have like huge, and it's almost similar to the New York ones, which is why I mentioned it. It's like ceiling to, but it's not ceiling to floor, because you know it's still the South Child. They keep their ways in some ways. And they also revamped it because in the New York one there weren't any urinals either. So I think that's also similar, because I don't know if it was like a unisex thing or like what. I remember it being men and women, but it's like you wouldn't know if a man or a woman was in there because no urinals, and they're all like kind of covered up. So I went in there, I was like, oh my gosh, they changed it here too. Like they don't have any urinals, and they're all like stalls now, like in the bathroom. And I was like, that's so crazy. So I go in, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to be so bad. So like I go in, I pee, and I was like, it kind of like smells like weird in here. And then I look over to my left. Guess what I saw? One of those tins that tampons go in. Girl, I was in a mother women's bathroom. I was like, oh my gosh, that's why there's no urinals. Ew. Oh my god. But I was like, this is so embarrassing. Oh my gosh, I'm in the wrong thing. And there was a worker that was sitting outside of the bathrooms on this bench. I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna think that I'm just like this creep that went into the women's bathroom trying to creep around. There were two women in there, obviously, but they were both in the stalls, so neither of them saw me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta just get out of here. And they're probably gonna like see me when I walk out. Like, what do? I was like, okay, I'm not gonna wash my hands in here, because I was like, if I wash my hands, it's probably gonna take even more time, and then that's more time for somebody to come in. Right. So I walk out, and then I look, I'm like looking at the signs. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then the worker was right there. She was like, oh my gosh, you went into the wrong bathroom. But I made it look like it was like, oh my gosh, like which one? Yeah, like which one is it? Like what? And she's like, oh, you walked in there. She said, I didn't even notice. And I was like, well, thankfully she didn't notice, because she would have realized that I was actually in there for a longer time and I actually did pee and everything. And then I walked out. But then I went into the men's bathroom, because I was like, oh man. Because I made it seem like it was my first time just walking in there. Like if anybody saw me, it was like, oh, I walked in and walked right back out because I noticed. Oh, and the thing was covered up. Like the signs were covered up, and it was covered up so much so that I thought it was the men's thing, and it was not. Yes, we just made it to Lieu's Asian Bistro, one of my favorite places in Greenville, just because they have a good vegan tofu option. We're gonna get into it, go inside, try some stuff. Thank you. Alright, our food just came out. I think I showed you what I got: the spicy garlic tofu, some white rice. She got the sesame chicken, obviously white rice as well. I'm ready to dig in. So yummy broccoli. This little sauce, I don't really know like what it is. Really good. This drink has been very delicious. And yeah, I'm ready to dig in. Alright, so I was telling Shania about all of the craziness that has been going on with my friends, and we just got our fortune cookies. Hers is very specific. Having something coming your way.
Yes. In August.
August. Period. First of all, the food was very good. I loved it. Did you like your food?
Yes.
Period.
Smash.
I mean, if you see the video, you know that I've been dealing with some crazy stuff, like friend group trash this trip. And look at this fortune. Supportive friends are coming your way. Do you hear the song, We All Need Somebody to Lean On? It's like the universe is just in all kind of like, if y'all can hear the music, craziness. But yeah, that is just so wild. Like, yes, but the food's good. We're about to go. All right, so I'm chilling in my hotel room now. I'm finally back from that outing with my friend. We went to Target, went to Lieu Asian Bistro. But yeah, there has really just been a lot of mess going on this entire trip with people not committing to times that they said that they were going to do things. I was supposed to see 3 different people who all kind of fell through for some reason or another. And I'm not making any effort because this was my trip. I feel like, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like if this was planned in advance, everybody knew the times, everybody knew when we needed to be where, there is no reason that we should be having excuses. Oh, my phone died. I'm not at home. I'm at the lake. Oh, wherever you're at is too far. My friends essentially fell through. One of them was too busy playing around with her man. The other one had every excuse in the world. The other one had every excuse in the world, so I was able to hang out with 2 of my friends and also see my sister. We went to Charlotte, so I had a good time. I'm not really pressing it. I had very, very good time with the people I hung out with. I'm going home tomorrow morning. I think my flight leaves at 10 something, so we just going home. I'm not putting anybody before me.
The next day.
All right, so it is the day that I am leaving. I'm packing up my things. Tell me why I get a bunch of texts this morning when I first wake up, turn my phone on, whatever. American Airlines telling me that this flight has been delayed multiple times. I will give it to American. First of all, I hate flying American. If you know me, you know Delta is my preferred place. Give it to them. They actually texted me this time. I remember there was this one time I was literally on the way to the airport already, and they delayed it hours, and so I was stuck in the airport for a really long time. So screw American for that. I really try to avoid them as much as possible, but unfortunately they were the only airline that had direct flights, and I don't feel like stopping in Atlanta or Charlotte or anything like that. American it is, unfortunately, but they texted me, so I had a little bit more time to get ready, get my things packed to go. But yeah, we are almost out of here. So we're approaching the baggage claim. One thing about DTA, they are notorious for taking forever with the bag. So although it says it's at baggage claim 10, I don't really believe it's going to be there yet. But we shall see. And then I'm going to be on my way home. I'm so ready to be clean and back in my bed. We're almost home.
A few moments later.
Get home. What is this on my shirt? The heck? We have finally made it home. I feel so good to be back. I just need to like lay down for like 20 hours.